What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Crossout. This video is going to be a follow-up on the video that I did some time ago, which was something like an updated Crossout money-making guide, I think, which sort of addressed the basics of making money in Crossout, because that's a subject that you guys keep on requesting, keep on searching for on YouTube, as far as I can see. So, must mean that a lot of people are still struggling to get money in this game. Now, myself, I'm no saint or anything like that. I think my game just crashed. Just a second. Alright, we're almost back. While we wait for the game to get back. Nope. Alright, there we go. We're back. I don't know what just happened, but it's all good though. What I was trying to say is that there's still a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to making money in this game, because it's not easy, and I'm no saint when it comes to like throwing out tips and stuff. I just know the basics of the game. But that is, for the most part, good enough. As you can see right now, I'm almost at 48,000 coins in, like, value in here. And that, the game is somewhat in a low right now when it comes to prices. But we're going to address some of the not so obvious things today. Because the most obvious things is just that people tell you to slap on a fuel barrel when you go play missions, go do your raids so you can get materials and grab those materials and sell them. And exchange your badges for resources and sell those resources. Basically, the average money guide is just sell, sell, sell. Whatever you get, sell it. Craft stuff, sell it. Buy packs, sell everything in the pack. What I want to do here is try to look at some stuff that you might not think about, even though like the profit is sitting there right in front of you. You just gotta know how to do it. And the way that I do this, if we look at my inventory right now, you can see that I stock 2 bear cabins, I stock no less than 8 icebox cabins, and like I just got a ton of stuff in here that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use, but I keep them because I know that they might eventually actually become quite expensive. Don't mind most of this. I don't really use it for profit. It's just my gear, really. But let's start out with the cabins. Right now, I have a single hot rod cabin in my inventory, and if you looked at this just a week ago, there was a lot more because I flipped them. Like, I buy them low and I sell them high, and the hot rod cabin is a very good example right now, and that is why I do this. And also the icebox cabin. Look at the price right there, 521, and I'm gonna show you what it's worth now in just a second. But what I want to do here first is go back into my history and find out when I bought a hot rod cabin the last time. There we go. 95 is like the price that I purchased this one for. When I bought this one, I think it was yesterday evening. No, it's actually today. It was this morning. And if you go to my office right now, as you can see, I've put it up for 189.40, which is the lowest sell offer right now. So if someone decides to buy it right now, I get it. And besides that, there's 67 buy orders. So what that means is that there's more people that wants to buy the hot rod cabin right now than there is people that wants to sell it. The main reason for this is because I got mine so low. So people requested so many buy offers just to get it cheap and to sell it expensive. So if I was to buy one right now, I would be able to throw in an offer for 120 and buy it. I won't because I don't have the money right now, but let's just pretend that I did so. I bought one, someone sold it to me for 120, and trust me, that can happen. As you can see, I got one for 95, which is just crazy low. If I wanted to sell that cabin, if I sold that right now for the price that I put it up for, I get 170 coins. So in just one sale, I've made 75 coins in one sale. Even if I bought it for 120, I would still make 50 coins right here, right now. If I put up a buy offer for 120, someone decided to sell it to me, I would be able to sell it for this price and get 170 for it. So that is a really good deal. Now, trust me, this does not happen all the time. But if you spend a few hours in the game, when you play, like, say you check the market when you join and you find an item like this, you do your dailies, that takes about an hour. And in the meantime, someone sold the cabin to you because you like studied the market just a bit, and you just got lucky and someone sold it to you. Put it up for sale, and maybe if you're lucky, the next time you log in, the item is sold. Same thing about the bear cabin. As you can see, I got 2 right now. I bought it for 312 if I remember correctly. So if I was to sell these right now for 360, which is like there's one who wants to sell it for 360, so he's down bidding the market or underbidding the market just to sell his quick. But let's say he gets his sold and I can sell mine for 380. There's 30 profit each cabin for you right there, right now. If the price just drops a little bit. As you can see, I can almost sell mine and still make a tiny profit even though the price is like that right now. The reason that I don't have mine on sale right now is because every once in a while the market for bear cabins just explodes and all of a sudden the bear cabin is plus 500 and it stays like that for a couple of hours and then it drops again. Basic supply demand. I'm not gonna like talk in depth about supply demand. You're gonna have to study it if you want to know more about it. Google it. Supply demand theory, blah 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 blah. It's all good. How do I know though when the bear cabin is accelerating in price? Well, first of all, you just gotta be logged in. But next off, there's a website called crossoutdb.com and you can go check it out yourself. I won't link it and all that stuff, but go check it. Like, if you want to make money, you gotta do something yourself. So there's your tip for you. And basically, Crossout DB allows you to study the price history of it tracks the price of all pieces. So if you go, or in a Google search the bear cabin on the website, you get a graph that shows how the price has developed over time. And there you can see like, oh, the price is rising, the cabin is rising in price. And if that happens, go on and slap your items on sale right here, right now. Next item I want to talk about is the icebox, because that's a very good example of what happens if you like want to study patch notes and preliminary patch notes. Because the reason that I have 8 iceboxes right now is because the preliminary patch notes released a few hours ago, and as soon as I saw those release, I just jumped into the game and threw all of my remaining money into the icebox cabin, which is why, bringing me back to my purchase history, which is why I have 3 icebox cabins on my screen right here, all purchased for 521. I don't know why this dude wanted to sell that low. I'll take it though, because look at this already. The patch hasn't even released right now, so we don't know how big of a buff it's gonna get. My best bet would be around 15% that they talked about before. They wrote in the preliminary patch notes that they feel like the perk right now is just too insufficient, so it doesn't do well enough. Well, look at this. I bought them for 521. Remember that. If I were to sell them right now, I could get 600 for them. And yeah, I just made $80 or 80 coins each cabin in a day, just because I moved first, and as soon as I saw the patch notes releasing, I just went in here and bought. So like, didn't really take much effort. I just needed some capital to buy all of these, but besides that, it's not really that hard. The most important thing that you want to watch out now, because I think there's still a lot of money to be made on the icebox cabin. Maybe not when this video goes live, because I usually do these recordings and then release them a few days after. So you're gonna have to study the market yourself and see where you can make some money. But basically right now there's 38 buy orders and 129 on sale. So when there's so many people who sells, there's so many people supplying the cabin, and there's so few people demanding the cabin, the price will usually drop down. And I think that's also going to happen to the icebox cabin here right now, because so many people just want to sell because they maybe bought the ice cabin when it was like 400, 450. The price was that low once. Trust me, it's been much lower than it is right now. So a lot of people are just trying to get rid of their icebox cabins right now, which means that the price will probably drop a bit. But as soon as the official patch notes drop, and people start buying these, and people will buy, like rich players will get 3 and then they will fuse them. If they get the wrong fuse, they'll buy 3 more. It's really that simple. So study the market, check for these patch notes and stuff like that, and you are good to make a lot of easy money if you just study the market and spend some time doing so. Wow, I really hate that thing there is so crooked. It should be like straight. That's not what this video is about though. So that's pretty much cabins and where you can make some serious money. Now, a decor is the next thing. I do not have an example here, but let's look at large speakers right now. Wow, large speaker. There we go. These sell for 1440. That is what I'm trying to say. And then again, if we go to crossoutdb.com, and we type in speaker in the search. I'm sorry you cannot see what I'm doing right now, but I'm on the internet right now. That's basically it. And there, when you go to CrossOutDB, you can see the chart just like I was talking about. Like, you get some stats of how the price on this thing has performed early on. And I can tell you that just 4 days ago, the speaker was at 2,000 coins when it comes to sell-offs. But then all of a sudden, the market just crashed. And right now, it's on an all-time low. It's literally at below 1,500, and it has never been there before. We have to go all the way back to, we have to go back a long way, all the way back to the beginning of February, and in the middle of January, and then all the way back to late December, until the price was that low the last time. So if you have the money right now, I'd say that the large speaker, it would be a pretty good investment. Because when looking at trends, the price will rise eventually. It's been as high as 4,300 just around late January, beginning of February. So that's just another example of an item that just fluctuates in price so much. And that's basically what you want to watch out for if you want to make some serious cash in this money. What did I just say? Some serious cash or money in this game. Now, the last example that I'm going to show you guys, and an example that I've used quite a lot, it doesn't get you very many money, like barely any. But what I do, and I always do this when I play the game, I simply go in here and then Avia boosters, and I put up a buy order for as many as I can get. I can't get any right now because my inventory is full because of all of the stuff that's there. But I basically just set a buy order for 20 Avia boosters for 2.05. And as soon as people start selling those to me, because they will, as you can see, we're close, I put them all for sale at 2.5. There we go. And as you can see, that's 0.2 coins for each sold. So that is 420 Avia boosters. That's a mere 4 coins. But I know that's only 4 coins, but I'd happily take 4 coins for doing absolutely nothing other than just posting a buy order. Because if I can do that 2 or 3 times in a session where I play, in a week, that actually adds up to quite a lot of coins. I don't know if I have a lot of examples in here, or if we have to go back. As you can see there, quite a lot of Avia boosters, 2.5. I sold and bought quite a lot of stuff lately, so I don't know how much we can see in here. Sale, 2.5, 2.5. And I basically just do this all the time. There's so many Avia boosters right here. And that's another good method that I really like. And I know it's not a lot of coins, but many new players, especially new players, are the ones who struggles the most about money. And as you can see here, Avia boosters again purchased a bit higher there, but still, like, it gets the job done. As long as I can just have a continuous stream of money just coming in and going out, coming in, going out, then I'm happy. And I know this will be very, very freaking useful for new players, especially for new players. So yeah, that's just how I keep my money flowing. And I don't only do this for Avia boosters. These has just been the easiest item to do it with lately because of the pricing of them. So you should try out this method if you don't do that already. And if you're on a different platform, it might not be Avia boosters for you. It might be medium wheels, quartz, whatever. I don't know what floats your boat and what functions best on different platforms. But at least this is what functions the best on computer, in my opinion. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. In the future, if you are to look for something, my best bet would just be to monitor prices on items that aren't easily obtainable, because Bear Cabin is not easily obtainable, Hot Rod is not easily obtainable. Something like the Jockey, there's just, like, the new pack just came out last week, and the Jockey is also impossible to get now again, since the Valentine's sale is not online anymore. So the Jockey should rise in price eventually as well. Look at something like the Tusk Cabin. When this cabin was on sale for 50% off, it dropped below 500. It's already recovered to over 700 again. And it's been less than, less than 2 months since the sale. The ghost cabin is another one. Didn't really recover all that well, so that just goes to show that this method is not guaranteed to get you a lot of money, but it's a very good start. At least it's a very good start. Also the Torero cabin, like 2,500, that was below 2k after the package came out. So if you bought some back then, or you didn't want the cabin but you just waited to sell, you just earned a lot of extra money. But yeah, I hope this sort of covers it. If you guys have any questions, do let me know and comment down below. This wasn't really a gameplay video, but I just wanted to enlighten you guys a bit more, because I know that a lot of people search for ways to make more money in this game, and hopefully this can help some of you. And just a low-key flex here on my raid build. But if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like the video. If you want more and you always want to stay updated with my videos, hit the subscribe button down there as well. And until next time, guys, have an awesome day. Bye.